Welcome back to this very new show. We're still at See the Stories, and of course we still have a special guest here with us. We have Mathias, our French guest, who is AKA Cowok Prancis. Cowok Indonesia?
Cowok Prancis.
So he's a content creator. Mathias, how many of your followers follow you, do you think, because they want to learn French?
That's a very good question.
Because you use Indonesian.
I use Indonesian. So when I started, it was about languages, right?
Yeah.
Like tongue twisters, how to pronounce the brands, how to pronounce the football players.
Yeah.
I would say that for now, maybe 50%. But some people are following me because of they like to know the tips and tricks when they go to France, do's and don'ts, pros and cons. But by the time it's going, I used to put some quizzes as well on, for example, on stories, right? And I can see the engagement is going up. Why? Because people like to play with the words as well. So they not only watch the contents to have something funny, but they want to learn something as well. So when they join, for example, the stories quizzes, they play with the words, how to say.
So the curiosity is there.
The curiosity is there. So by the time it's going, they have an interest which is rising to learn the language as well.
By the way, I just wanted a bit of a follow-up question. What are the biggest don'ts that you tell your Indonesian followers not to do when you go to France?
When you go to France?
When you go to France, yes.
That's, I would say, here you have some habits. For example, when you go to the restaurants, you can easily eat with your friends, eat with the hand as well. Which is
depending on which restaurant, actually.
Depending on which restaurants. But in a lot of restaurants, actually, local restaurants.
Yeah, local restaurants.
So if you go to France, even if it's a local restaurant, usually you can't eat with the hands.
Of course.
They they set everything on the table.
Yeah.
The forks, the knife. So you need to eat in the French way.
But you eat bread with the hands, right?
Yes, bread is an exception. It's like rice in Indonesia.
Okay.
But okay, I'm sure there are differences between Indonesia and France. It can be the food, weather, culture. Can you name some of your favorite differences?
Okay. First one, the food. Okay.
Okay.
Because here you have a very rich, full cuisine as well, with lots of spices from different regions. In France, for example, when I have Indonesian friends and go to France, they say the dish is like flat, right? There is no taste.
Yes. They would bring sambal everywhere they go. It's a bad Indonesian habit, actually.
This is something that you don't do, actually, because it's not well seen.
There's one more thing that I would like to ask you. What is your opinion about Indonesians carrying sachets of sambal around?
Sambal.
No, this is serious. Because
okay.
this
is a habit.
No. But I have to say, because when I was living in Vienna, right, I had family coming over. We went to a very prestigious Austrian restaurant, and my family member brought out a sachet of sambal. The chef came out and told me, "What is this?
What is
Was ist das?" And he was like, and it was very funny. So I wanted to ask you, what is the sentiment about having to bring the sambal everywhere?
Or condiments.
Yeah.
Condiments. Well, I would say from a French chef point of view, there you go to the restaurant to appreciate the chef's skills.
Yes.
So he can feel a little offended if you bring something from outside, especially sambal. Because if you make the dish like this, for example, you order coq au vin or bœuf bourguignon, like the French dishes. And you want to enjoy the quality of the chef because he is renowned, for example. But you bring your own sauce. Well, he will say, "What is this? I mean, I made the best in this dish."
Do you think my food is not delicious?
Exactly.
I'm a Michelin star chef.
Is it missing something?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah,
so
totally.
it's not. He will feel offended, I think.
Okay. Coming back to my question earlier. So the food, your favorite differences. And
then, of course, the weather. Here it's very humid, very heavy.
Yeah.
In France, it's not like this. First, we have 4 seasons, right?
Yeah. True.
4 seasons. Now we are going to the winter time, which is everyone needs to dress up, getting cold, right?
Which I hate.
That's when I go to Europe, when it's cold.
When it's cold. Well, also you have the light time as well, which is different. For example, here, the light time is more or less always the same. You wake up around 6, the sun is already up, and around 6 as well, the sun is already down. In France, it depends on the season. For example, now, we are going to change the time as well in 1 week. so it will be 6 hours different. But for example, in the morning, when you wake up, during the summertime, at 6, it's already sunny outside.
Yes.
But in wintertime, like at 9, it starts to be sunny. So the sun starts to rise. Same at night. I mean, during the summertime, sometimes until 11 p.m., it's still bright outside. But during the wintertime, at 5, 6, depending on the region as well, if you are more in the south, in the north, it starts to be dark outside.
That's the reason why, you know, shops in Europe always close by 5.
Well, this is...
That is also my question.
Okay, the time opening, the schedule for the...
Yeah.
Well, it depends. It depends on the shops, it depends on the city as well. I think, for example, in a city like Paris, now they try to make efforts because they have a lot of clients coming from Asia, for example, or from America, who like to shop anytime in the week.
Yes.
Not only during Monday, Tuesday until Friday, but also during the weekend. And late at night, for example, because here it's part of the habits. So in Paris, they try to open now. You know, especially the big shops like Printemps, like Galeries Lafayette. They try to open anytime. I mean, the range is at maximum. But if you go to smaller places, like secondary cities, usually on Sunday, it's closed. Saturday,
Lyon,
Sunday.
Provence.
Yeah, Lyon, Provence, like in Bretagne as well, Nantes, Rennes, Bordeaux. This is part of the habit. Sunday is off.
So
Sunday
I got a very like a big culture shock when I went to Europe last month. So I went from Barcelona, where the shops they were closing at 11 or 12 in the evening, because they started the dinner quite late, like
late.
They have dinner Spanish. They have dinner at 9 or 10. So and then from Barcelona, I flew to France. To Paris, in particular, where the shops close at 5 or 6. I was like, I need food. I'm starving, so I'm going to McDonald's.
Well, they're the
quickest
late
solution.
at night. Yeah.
The best solution. So, what about the culture?
What about the culture? I would say, what do you mean by the culture?
Differences, the culture
Are there any
differences.
more that you think?
Indonesia.
Or perhaps, let's see the other way around.
France.
Like some Indonesian culture that you really, really appreciate, you wish you grew up with as a Frenchman.
All right, so there is one which at the beginning was quite surprising, but now it's totally normal. And then actually when I go back to France, it's like a reverse culture shock. Is when you enter a place, like individual place, a house, an apartment, you take your shoes off before entering the place. In France, actually, it's not something common.
Yeah.
You just, you know, there's no difference between in and out. You just walk through and that's it, right?
And since the pandemic, everybody started doing that.
Exactly. Pandemic and all the things, well, people start to be careful.
And here I thought you were going to talk about the, you know, the water bidets.
The water bidets. Exactly. This is another one which is quite surprising, right? Especially for Indonesians. You know, I met them a couple of weeks ago. And they say, you know, Mathias, here, we are missing the bidet. We don't have it. So I asked them, you know, one thing you could bring from Indonesia, usually it's me, bidet, like a portable bidet.
Yes, portable bidet.
Portable bidet, and sambal, and rice cooker.
That's what Indonesians always bring,
This is the 4 must to bring when you go abroad.
I agree with bidet because everywhere and every time in Europe, I always carry an empty water bottle with me.
No, just invest in a portable bidet. They're rechargeable.
I'll take that advice.
I started doing that 2 years ago. So yes.
Everywhere you go, just bring yours.
Yeah, watch it.
Well, Mathias, we're so happy for you to be here. It's not done yet because it's not an official full welcome if you haven't played a game with us on See the Story.
Yes.
So we will play a game. How much do you know about Indonesia?
All right.
So I will challenge you versus Hans. Downplay it a little. You're traveling too much.
Yeah.
So Mathias will play against Hans to answer the questions about Indonesia. And to answer the questions, you will have to ring the bell. Which one do you choose?
Okay, so
cowbell
you're the guest.
or honk?
You pick.
Okay.
You pick yours first.
Cowbell or honk?
I pick mine. Let's
Okay,
start this.
honk. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
It's very le bleu. Sounds more like that. I know. I'm supposed to be traveling to France for the Rugby World Cup, but I'm not. I couldn't make it. So let's see what we're going to do. The question will be up on the plasma, guys, and I have them right here. So I'm gonna stand right here so I don't block your view. All right. Let's take a look at the very first picture. Is it a picture? Clue. So, what am I? I'm one of Indonesia's famous provinces for the nature, culture, beaches, and food. I'm located next to Java Island and known for the monkey dance. Which province am I?
It's like we need to...
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to choose A, Medan, B, Lombok, C, Papua, D, Bali.
Yeah. I'm giving it.
Or like this. You're giving me a hand.
Okay. So, Mathias, which one do you think?
I would say answer D, Bali.
Is it D? Can we have a check? Which it is! Well done.
Which monkey dance?
Monkey dance.
Oh, in the Uluwatu temple?
Hanuman.
Oh, Hanuman. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
it's Ramayana. I'm not sure how to monkey dance, but there are a lot of monkeys.
Yeah.
There's a
Especially
lot of
Ubud,
monkeys.
yeah?
Yes. See, he
Monkey
does know
forest.
his
Yeah.
Bali. Next question. What am I? I'm included as one of the best fried desserts by Taste Atlas. My main ingredient is a fruit smothered in flour and deep fried.
Oh. Pisang goreng.
Pisang goreng.
Pisang goreng.
Is it pisang goreng?
I know my fried banana.
Who doesn't know fried banana? And I actually, yes. Would you have answered pisang goreng as well?
Yes.
Of course.
So,
Pisang goreng.
what is your favorite pisang goreng here in Jakarta?
My favorite one.
Yeah. You can name brands though.
My favorite ones. I'm not good at names at brands, right? But usually, you know, the best one is like, for example, I'm walking in the street and I see like local sellers.
Yeah. The street vendors.
The street vendors. Most of the time, this is the best.
Take that for the suggestion next time you come to
Street
Jakarta.
food, always best.
Yes.
Okay, next one. All right, where is this landmark located? It is a beautiful lake.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matthias, go
I
ahead.
would say Makassar, D.
Makassar.
Okay.
Is
I would
it-
say
Yeah.
Medan.
Medan.
Okay, we have a Makassar, we have a Medan. Which one is the correct answer?
Bali.
No way.
Really?
Is it?
No, I think this is actually the Toba Lake, right?
Okay.
Okay.
You got it wrong. You got it wrong.
It is the Toba Lake.
Someone is
It's
talking.
Toba
It
Lake.
is the Toba
It
Lake.
is a
I
Toba
see.
Lake in Medan.
It is the Toba Lake.
Yeah.
Toba
Bali
Lake.
doesn't have a lake like that one specifically. Yeah, but it is the Toba Lake in Medan.
In Medan. All
Have you
right.
been to Medan?
I've been to Medan, but I haven't been to Toba Lake so
All
far.
right.
So
It's
next
a
time.
must go.
Yeah,
It's a must go.
There's
I
an
heard it.
airport already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can fly directly to
Yeah.
Yes.
the lake.
Fly directly.
All
Not
right.
to the
Not
lake.
the lake. Not the
But-
lake.
Nearby.
but it's nearby.
Nearby.
So let's take a look at the next question. We have, where is the scenery located? Okay.
Papua.
Okay,
Medan.
both of you say Papua. Hans got it first, but do we have the right answer? Let's take a look. They're making us
waiting.
wait here.
Okay, my heart is palpitating.
I know. Papua!
That's
Does
right.
any one of you know what is this called? The place?
Raja Ampat.
Of course. Have you been to
Yeah.
Raja Ampat?
Not yet. Not yet.
So what
many
are-
things to
Neither
see
have
here.
I.
What are two things here in Indonesia that is on top of your wish list to see?
I'm a big fan of diving. So Raja Ampat and Bandasi.
Yeah, that's also.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yes, Bandasi.
Bandasi.
All right.
Never been there.
We still have one more question. Last one. This is interesting. Indonesia is known for our herbal drinks. What drinks is in the picture?
I wonder if you know this.
A. Jamu, B. Wedang jahe, C. Bir peletok, D. Teh talua.
I would say bir pletok.
Oh,
Is that
I
right?
thought he would get it wrong. I genuinely
it
thought
bir
he would get it wrong.
peletok?
Let's see first.
or wedang jahe? Which are you getting?
Wedang jahe.
This is bir peletok.
This is definitely bir peletok or wedang
bir
uwu.
peletok. Yeah, wedang uwu.
Wedang uwu or bir peletok because jahe is just jahe and tea
But
and honey.
as you can see
spices
from the color of the
It's
drink,
red.
It's red. So
That's
the
why
red
it's
color
the-
you got it from
comes the
the
uwu.
secang wood.
Yeah, the secang wood. So because wedang jahe doesn't actually, I guess the producers aren't Indonesian.
I see.
Because they don't realize this.
They're
but we
playing against
realize
me.
this. Yeah, yeah. So yes, so
But
this is.
I have to give it to you.
Yeah, because he noticed that
You
it's not
knew
wedang
this.
jahe.
You knew this. Bir
I
peletok.
tried it a couple of times, yeah, but I can recognize actually the spices and the color. The color,
Yes.
you're totally right. The red color
Yeah.
makes
Yes,
me choosing the
Bir peletok.
beer peletok.
Yes.
Bir peletok.
Well, I
He's
guess.
very much Indonesian
Yeah.
on the 7th or 5th year.
And definitely beat our producers to it, right? So thank you so much, Mathias, for
It was a
coming.
pleasure.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci, à bientôt.
À bientôt.
And
Next time in French.
Oh yeah.
Next time in France, let's see.
Yeah, of course. And of course, we wish you nothing but the best with your content.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
And also good growth and also engagement, because I know that would play a lot in your deck. All right, so the
Thanks a lot.
stories will continue after the break, and we will play the game together with Yani. Unfortunately, Mathias had to go somewhere.
But we're going to play the game with him.
Yep,
Yeah.
stay with us only on the 3 Hour News Show on C Today.